What's going on, y'all? It's the Advice Slinger, and today is WorryLESS Wednesday. Now, today's topic on WorryLESS Wednesday is going to be about being yourself. There's a lot of people in this world who never think they're going to, or never will think they'll be good enough, never think they're athletic enough, never think they're enough. They always think that they're, less than. Well, it's because you're not being yourself. Because you're never going to be a good somebody else. You're definitely not going to be a great somebody else. So if you're trying to be great at somebody else's life or somebody else's story, you're never going to make it. So you're never going to be good enough. Sorry to tell you. So here's the thing about being yourself, though. Okay? Because, I know y'all know on my videos I say, oh, okay, well, y'all, saying love yourself because you can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. That's definitely true. But here's the deal. When I say love yourself, I'm talking about love the greatest version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Love you the best. Be the best you can be, and then love that you. Don't be a mediocre you and then think everybody else is supposed to love and accept just the mediocre you. Okay? But you can never love yourself if you don't know yourself. You can never be your best self if you don't even know yourself first. Okay? So, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about somebody else's success. Because their success is their success. Yours will be yours, or yours is yours already if you're already successful. Okay? I seen a quote that said, don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. Okay? I know, so a lot of y'all look on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook or whatever else, and y'all constantly seeing everybody else doing great, taking trips, flying to different countries. Y'all see all these celebrities. If you're a woman, you may look at Rihanna and Beyonce and Ella May and, other people. You're like, dang, I'll never be as fine as her. Look at all the attention she gets. Look at all the love she gets. I'll never get that because I'm not like her. Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. You'll never get what she has because she's her. And what's hers is hers. What's yours is yours. But that doesn't mean you can't acquire the same level of success. That doesn't mean you can't acquire, the same level of support or, or things like that. But when it comes to how she looks, her hair texture, her body type, anything about her voice, you're never going to have that because you're not her. If you're a guy, some guys, they look on, Instagram and Twitter, and guys try to act like that they don't look at other guys and get a little jealous. They do. For whatever reason. You may see a guy on there, he have ripped abs, big muscles. Maybe he has, really nice waves or real nice curly hair. Let's say another brother has everything you wish you had. Okay? You're always going to think you're less than if you continue to compare yourself to him because you're never going to be him. Now, there's a few things you may be able to acquire that maybe he has already, but you have to keep in mind that guy probably has things about him that he, that he looks at another guy and wishes that he had, So, love yourself, y'all. Don't sit there and compare yourself to everybody else because you're never going to stack up to anybody else because they're them. You're never going to stack up trying to be them because you can't be a better them than they can be them. Just like nobody can be a better you than you can be you. But you need to be on the quest to being the best you can be. And then love that you. But first you have to take time to actually find out who you are. Don't let everybody else come and tell you, what it is. Just like about my one of my videos about trusting your process. If you trust your process, you won't let anybody else sit here and tell you what you can and can't do. What you should or shouldn't be doing. There's nothing wrong with people giving you advice, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just giving you advice as to how to live a better life. Okay? And, I'll be honest, sometimes I am talking to myself. This video, not particularly, but there are other videos I am talking to myself that I go back and watch. I'm like, yeah, Steve, that was good. Because in reality, yes, I'm giving you the advice, and like I said, if you believe what I believe, really, it's God talking to you. I don't know who needs to hear this video. I don't even know who's going to watch it. But at the same time, whoever does watch it, they might need to hear this. So when I go back and watch my own videos, it may be something that I need to hear. you know. So I'm not getting on here talking about I'm perfect and everything. No, because a lot of these, or some of these videos I make, you know what I'm saying, to help other people, but they also in return help me. Because I'm all about bettering myself. And if I can give myself good advice, then hey, well, who better to get good advice from than yourself? But you have to know yourself. How you can know yourself? Well, you can meditate. Just like my other video, how to know yourself. I don't think that's what it's called, but whatever it's called. How to make time for yourself. Okay? You know, meditate. That's how you get to know yourself, because then you can block out everybody else's voices and actually hear your own, or you can hear God's voice talking to you and leading you and guiding you. Okay? Another thing that I will say, and I'll probably elaborate more on this on another video, but one thing I will say is, again, if you believe what I believe, you believe in, you know what I'm saying, the one God, you know what I'm saying, Jesus Christ, Lord, you know what I'm saying, if you believe what I believe, stop praying for stuff that God's already given you. You know, a lot of people, they sit there and they, oh, well, Lord, I need you to heal me from this sickness, Lord. Please, Lord, heal me from the sickness. But you continue doing the same thing that's making you sick. You continue to do the same thing that's making you sick. How you going to pray for something and he can't even give it to you because you continuously fighting what it is he's trying to do for you? But that's another video. But that goes along with loving yourself. Stop praying and asking God for things that he's already given you. You pray to God, oh, Lord, please help me to have longer hair. Please, you don't even appreciate what you got. Oh, Lord, please help me to lose weight. How you doing it? You can't sit there and say, Lord, please help me to lose weight, and you eating cakes and pies every day. Fries and burgers. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to happen like that. You still going to be in the same place, and then people want to get mad at God and act like he ain't answering prayers. No, he is trying to answer the prayer, but you're not putting in your part. You're not doing your part of it. So, when I say be yourself, I'm talking about being the greatest version of you. And if you're on the quest for being the greatest version of you that you could be, you're not going to care about what everybody else is doing. You're not going to care about the next celebrity. It's cool to see and give you inspiration as to something that you want to do, but you have to understand what you can do. If you want long hair, you can get long hair. There's nothing wrong with trying to get long hair. There's nothing wrong with growing your hair out and trying to get long hair, but your hair is not going to look like that, guys. Now here's what I say that you can do. If you just feel like, oh, well, that's how I get better, is I compare myself to other people. Because some people are like that. Some people just have a real competitive attitude, and they just like, man, I love to compare myself to other people and try to outdo them. Okay, well then, look at people who are doing what it is that you're doing. Look at people who have what you want to have, and then figure out how they acquired it. And even then, you have to understand that even when you acquire it, it's not going to be the same as what they have. It may be very similar in some cases, but it's not going to be the same. And a lot of people want exactly what it is that other people have, and they'll never get it. So they worry, and they sit there, which is, you know what I'm saying, that's the reason why this is called WorryLESS Wednesday, and this is why this is the topic. Because people sit there and worry, and they sad, and they depressed, because they don't have what somebody else is having. Because they're always looking at the next person. I'm going to give y'all this, right? And this is what I'm going to leave y'all with right here, okay? So pay attention. This is what I'm going to leave y'all with. If you're doing something else, listen up. Life is like a conveyor belt. Life is like a conveyor belt. If you're going on your conveyor belt, it's going to keep moving regardless. It doesn't matter if you stop, if you stand still, if you're looking around. It doesn't matter. It's still going to keep going, right? Everybody, every single person on this earth has obstacles on their conveyor belt. Some big, some short, you know what I'm saying? Some tall, some small. But everybody has obstacles. Now, if you're paying attention to your conveyor belt, because you're on your own conveyor belt, you can't step on nobody else's conveyor belt. You can't. You can only get on your own. You can maybe lean, you know what I'm saying, but you on your own conveyor belt. If you're looking at your conveyor belt, you will see obstacles coming up and be able to plan how you can get over those obstacles. And then so once you get to them, you'll be able to get over them. Sometimes the obstacle will be bigger than you thought, and you may have to work a little harder or you know what I'm saying, or maybe get some help. But at least you were able to see. But if you're constantly looking at other people's, you know what I'm saying, conveyor belts and seeing what's coming up in their life and what they doing and their accomplishments and all that, your obstacles are going to come up on you and you won't even have a chance to be prepared. You won't even have a chance to even prepare yourself. So it's going to hit you. And then you're going to feel like life is just hitting you from all sides. It's not true. If you focus on your life, focus on being yourself, focus on being the best you can be, there is no possible way that you won't go through life smoother. I'm not saying it's going to be just smooth, but you'll go through life smoother because you'll actually see and pay attention to when things are not going well. When things are, when you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. When you're talking to that person that you shouldn't be talking to. You know what I'm saying? So, remember that. Life is like a conveyor belt. It's going to keep going regardless of what you do. It's your job and it's your choice, really, to pay attention to your own conveyor belt and try to get, try to conquer every obstacle that comes your way on your conveyor belt and keep getting better. Because every obstacle you get over, the stronger you get. Okay? So, hey, I love y'all. I really hope this video was able to help. Be yourself, but be the greatest version of yourself. Don't sit there and be mad at people because, because you want to be rude and mean and evil and all the other stuff and think people are just supposed to put up with that. And if they don't, then they can just leave. You're never going to get nowhere in life with that type of attitude. So stop that. If somebody doesn't love something about you that you can't change, then yes, they should leave. Yes, you should escort them out of your life. But if there's something that you can change and there's something that you can improve on, then do it. And then even then, don't do it for nobody else. Do it for you because you want to be the best you could be, and you're never going to be a great somebody else, just like nobody else could be a great you. Only you could be a great you. So continue being a great you. Hey, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay blessed. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up. My Instagram and my Twitter, or not Twitter, I keep saying that. I'm going to give me a Twitter though. My Instagram and my Snapchat will be in the description below. Little quick shout out though, and I'm going to leave it down in the description, and I'll probably put it in the beginning of my next video. Everybody search on YouTube, Dreams to Reality. Dreams, the number 2, and then reality, right? Go check out my dude's music. His name is Jerry. Hey, it's some pressure. It's pressure for real. I'm telling you, it's pressure. So, go support my dog. I'm still giving more shout outs on here. People that been supporting me, that been rocking with me. Don't try to hop on now. Nah. But really, go check out my dog's Jerry's music. It's really dope. I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? So, when you get there, comment under there the advice Slanger sent me. And then, hey, go like his videos. Go spam it up. Go share it with your friends. Also, share this video. Share this video with your friends. Post it on your Facebook. Anybody that you think that may need to hear this, share it with them. Don't be selfish with your information because that's not what I'm doing. I'm not being selfish with my information. So, hey, I love y'all. Stay prayed up. It's been the Advice Slanger. Out.